You didn't stumble here by chance. This found you because something in your spirit is ready to receive it. Let this space be quiet, personal, and sacred. Only if this finds you, then it is already yours. Okay, now let's find out what is the truth that your soul needs to hear right now from Spirit, starting with the most important to the least. Well, it is about love. We do have some type of fulfillment that's playing out. It's just not ready and ripe just yet because it's up in the air. Romance, that is in the air. Now, I did say up in the air, so that may be for some of you. You may have a choice when it comes to love or fulfillment. Now, this is a general reading, so put this in your own situation. Yes, romance, love. And that shows up in many forms. So just be open to being surrounded by love. So you're merging into a blossoming of something that feels romantic, okay? Regardless if you have romance in your life or not, it feels romantic. This is about feeling romantic in the world or in life, okay? Being unbothered by other people's problems or distortions is what I'm getting about their own life and what's going on. Because I do feel there may be some chaos going on right now around you, or it will. And what you got to do, and I don't mean to say chaos like that's a scary thing, but it's like you're going to have to use love as your shield. You're going to have to use that love as shield against anything or anyone that is negative. And I can see why there's this romance that is blossoming and unfolding in your life because you are highly thought of. You know, it says a bow, right? But I see this word in two ways. Yes, it says a bow, but also take a bow. You did something or you're doing something with grace. And you're being recognized for that too. Now let's continue and see what else you need to know. Look at this. Look at this. Your realness is rare. Ooh-wee, is it? No wonder you're highly thought of. Let's continue and see what else. No need to question your abilities, your talents, your gifts, or your worthiness. You know, doubt only breeds more doubt. So we have to be in charge of that so that we don't get into a place of feeling, you know, questionable. Oh, and look at this. You're actually right now climbing towards success. And not only are you climbing towards success, but it's success towards a wish fulfillment, a wish granted. Look at that. And also there may be something playing out here too where it is a good time to connect with another or others, you know, someone or people that feel good. Now there may be something also with just connecting with others where we have the same interests or be willing to seek out new connections, but know that we have deep friendship with someone of the same sex, someone where you just feel a sense of camaraderie, right? A sense of brotherhood or sisterhood here. Now, there may even be a wish granted when it comes to, you know, balance in important relationships for you that help you feel good, right? And not challenged or depleted, but harmonious, where we feel that reciprocity. And that's really important right now because that's what you're figuring out. You're figuring out the right kind of exchange with you, your world, your higher self, all of it. Let's continue and see what else. I don't know what problem you have, but just keep looking to the heavens and being happy now because whatever problem you have successfully overcome or are overcoming a problem. Okay, let's continue here. You're coming into divine connections that you can trust and love. There's something important about you feeling this sense of safety. Most importantly, that's what I'm getting. I mean, not only do you have a bridge, but you have a ladder too. So isn't that interesting that this card came out, the bridge, and then we're having this card coming out about coming into divine connections. This bridge is connecting you to another or others. What else? Especially if you've been feeling blocked in that area. You're ready for a new soulmate. See, we're talking about some type of fulfillment. Now, soulmates show up in different forms, right? All kinds of forms. Our pets, our friends, family, and yes, a lover. So how does this play out for you? What resonates with your soul the most? That's what you're ready. That's the soulmate you're ready for. You are ready for a new soulmate. Or listen, someone to show up, transformed even. Let's continue. Wow, you got some good fortune up ahead too. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now we do have water sign and earth sign coming through. I get a fire sign as well. So take that how it resonates for you. I was just talking about this sense of feeling, what was it? Safe and secure. Okay, well, something is going to happen with your resources. Improvement. Sorry about that glaring. It's how this card is. It's like holographic. But anyhow, this is bringing some type of security, some type of material need being met. And also, I see your health being improved greatly. Now, your soulmate may also come with some type of abundance or a sense of security within themselves where they're standing strong in some way, shape, or form. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is speaking of possible windfalls, rewarded from past work here, gaining something financially. What else? Now I see if this is with this soulmate too, this could be very lasting. This could grow into something abundant. If you nurture it, of course, right? Oh my goodness, I just said very abundant and wow, wow, wow. Okay, you've got some good and great fortune that is playing out in your life. You trust this. You may already be in a good place, or maybe you're questioning where you're at right now. Don't. There is something playing out here for us to feel secure, for us to feel financially stable as well with the Ten of Pentacles. But most importantly, this is a card of leaving a legacy. We're good for the long term. We've seen the Ace of Pentacles grow into the Ten of Pentacles, which is fortune, stability. Things make sense. And also, there may be a need too to play it safe right now. Don't feel the need to rush something along. You are doing something here where we are going at the pace that is right. So we also need to be careful of not doing anything risky. You got something really good playing out here. Now pay attention to all the good fortune you already have. And if you notice, there's a couple here. So yes, you're ready for a soulmate. We even have grandpa there in the background, an elder. We even have a child here. So how does your sense of family and contentment look for you? What else? I'm seeing something about an inheritance here as well. Now, this may be playing out in the traditional sense of inheritance, but you also need to understand this is the hand of God here. Your inheritance is coming from the heavens above because of something you're doing with your soul, your spirit. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can't even get over this. I can't even get over what's going on here. Okay. Ooh, we got water sign coming out. Not only do you have three very, very fortunate cards, by the way. I mean, you got the Ten of Pentacles. You don't get any better than that. I mean, Ace of Pentacles either. I mean, they're both so rewarding. And not only are we feeling materially rich, you know, and that's all in your perception. But yes, our needs are being met for sure. Plenty of material things. You're also being met emotionally. This is the happily ever after card. This is great contentment, satisfaction, happiness. The family that you feel great and good about. Now, it doesn't mean there's no trips, you know, and challenges in family, but there's a new beginning when it comes to building a family. So have patience when this is in progress. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the progress here. Something very rewarding is playing out. No need to question your worthiness of this wish fulfillment as well. What else? Okay. No wonder. This is very specific for you. Very specific reading. I mean, Spirit really wants you to feel success, to know that maybe perhaps you're questioning something here because, you know, the effort isn't matching, you know, the numbers, right? But it's about pace. It's about being steady. Feel good about what you're achieving. Something is coming together when it comes to work, achievement, success. 3 cards in a row. 3 cards, viewer, in tarot in a row. I mean, it's not only that. Do you look at these cards that are coming out? And let me tell you, I mean, we'll see. I don't want to speak so soon, but I mean, we have some really fortunate, positive cards playing out. Something is about to break just beneath the surface here for you. What else? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh my goodness. The Lover's card. Oh boy, you're ready for a new soulmate. Ooh, you're ready for a new soulmate. We've got some choices up ahead. Now, there may be 2 paths ahead. Or this may be that fulfillment, that wish you've been dreaming of. That's coming true. We have Gemini coming through. Let's get a little bit more about the Lovers. This is divine connections that you can trust and love. This is a major shift when it comes to companionship. All right, let's get a little bit more about the Lovers. And you know what? I just noticed that the butt cheeks are showing, so you know, YouTube is a little bit sensitive with some of those things. So I'm going to put a little sticker on their little butt cheeks there. Let's get more about the Lovers. Also, Archangel Raphael is saying if you've been feeling clouded in the heart space, in your heart, about fulfillment, about dreams, desires, something creative, whatever it is, the fog is lifting when it comes to that heart space. I mean, it's not only the center of love, it's the place where you do unite with Spirit, and it's also a place of great creativity. Sometimes bad things happen to good people only to show good people their worth. Now, these cards are like really old and I'm in the process of remaking these, so just hang in there. But this is about having a new choice up ahead, especially when we didn't feel so good. Something had happened here in a situation where it had you questioning your worthiness. You may even felt like something you prayed for may not be exactly what it is that you want. So you just got to keep, you know, your head up and know that it's okay to let go of the things that you don't want anymore so that you're aligned with that which is true to your heart. Because, viewer, what's going to happen here is a choice that's going to make your heart sing. It is a choice where you can, if you want, because we always have choices, right? To nurture this and see it grow into something, where yes, it could be quite fantastic. We can see it leading to something lasting here. Now, there may be another situation too where if there has been some type of tremendous healing playing out too, for those viewers that resonate with this, take it if it resonates, there may have been a tremendous healing that's gone on with an important soulmate, and they may come back appearing new here. There's something about feeling a sense of family, a sense of unity, even when we can't explain things. Now let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Psychic ability. You do have psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Ooh, this is why we have to focus on love. Love is your shield, it's your protection, and it's also the answers to your intuition. It's when we're calm, it's when we're at peace, it's when we're not in fear or panic or stress. But let's get a little bit more about the psychic ability and what's important for you to know about trusting your intuition. We got water sign coming through. So you're picking up on something about when things go wrong here. You're picking up some kind of mixed match truths in your world. Because yes, there is a sense of letting go of what was, right? Even the things that you may have once prayed for, wished for, loved, but at the same time, you're kind of in this place where you're letting that go, or letting those ideas go, and just allowing yourself to surrender to new choices, new opportunities. So Spirit wants you to trust your intuition when it comes to if things are not going right, or if they've gone wrong in the past. You focusing on what's going right is working. You're getting confirmation that it's working. You're starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Yes, situations have mixed match for your own protection. So there's something about knowing that you have been divinely hidden for some type of sacred calibration or recalibration for what Spirit has lined up for you. And what Spirit has lined up for you is something quite beautiful, actually, with that Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. Something very fortunate. What else? Got the Four of Wands. See, something really good is happening here. Also, listen to your intuition when it comes to whatever is going on in your home life. Okay, if you need a sacred space to just have that sacred space, right? To have sacred boundaries, then do that. But you're going to be coming into a place where you do feel secure and aligned with that which you've already created. So Four of Wands, we are bringing things together where you're feeling a sense of unity. There may be traditional weddings, graduations, and parties and stuff like that, but the Four of Wands, we're experiencing some type of bliss, a sense of nirvana after hard work, or, overcoming problems. That can be really exhausting. So your hard work is absolutely paying off. Take it if it resonates too. You may find that financial stability within your home situation, or have the means, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles and we do have the Four of Wands. There may be something tied in with property, big time, big time actually, with all four of these cards. They're all representing home, foundation, property here. We're feeling safe. We're feeling good. It's a good investment. Someone will be a good investment as well. What else? Patience and silence is your ally at this time. This is about watching and noticing what is popping up for you intuitively when you're not even forcing it. What are we observing and noticing with others too? Because there's something about keeping your dreams, maybe even some of these choices, a secret right now. And I'm not saying a secret that's like bad, right? It's just about not having to explain too much. It's not about, well, I should say it's about keeping your dreams, your projects, and maybe, yes, even your money silent at this time. Because silence and patience is your ally. You just need to maintain composure, knowing that love is in the air, because this love, first and foremost, is coming from Spirit. Spirit is surrounding you with love and protection. Ooh, I just said something about a new home or feeling some type of stability here with, maybe if you already have a new home, okay, but there's something about a new attitude. We may even be changing something up, remodeling, reorganizing. Something about the home is being cleaned up. There could be a favorable relocating playing out too. So if you've been thinking about relocating, you know, there you go. Okay, wow. Oh my goodness. You are designed for good fortune. You are so designed for opportunities to just find you. There's something going on here. It's like your wishes are being granted because what your dreams and your wishes that you've been seeking seek you. Where there was a block or a broken bridge, a new bridge and a ladder has been made for access for this opportunity. I mean, look at that, opportunity or windfall. I specifically was talking about a windfall, some type of good fortune in your material world here. What else? Now we've got the first negative card. That's okay though, because look at how far we got into the reading. I mean, I know something bad had happened to show you your true worth, but we do have the Five of Swords. So yes, I feel that we're cutting the old ties. We're cutting old negative cords, whether it's from family, friends, old passions. You're making room for the new. And what I see you're taking charge of clearing the air too. Now, I just want to bring up one more time about not doing something risky, because a Five of Swords, which is air sign, can represent manipulation, mind games, ill intentions. Okay, so again, we don't want to do something that sounds too risky, is too risky, okay? Sounds too good to be true here. There has been some destruction here in this Five of Swords. So there's this definitely a destruction of energetic ties and cords that no longer are attached to you. And this did not come easy. But I do see something about looking the other way here. Let's get a little bit more about the Five of Swords for you. Be wary. Jealousy does surround you. Because I was actually seeing you as this person right here where you're kind of on guard. You know, you've got to kind of watch your back. So yeah, be wary. Jealousy surrounds you. This is why patience and silence is your ally at this time. This could also, you know, be an aggravator. This is not your problem to worry about. Just know that if people are acting shady or weird or dishonest, it's because there's something up with them, okay? And I will say, yes, you do want to protect yourself, protect your energy, okay? But yes, we do have some type of envy or jealousy that is surrounding you. I mean, look what you're attracting. What else? And it's okay to cut those ties if you need to, or distance yourself at least. Now we do have dealings or relationship with a man with darker complexion hair. So let's get more. What's important about this dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair? Okay. There's a dark man around you, so you may need to just kind of let it be. There's something that you also may be mourning. There may have been a man right now, right? Dealings or relationship. Something had happened here. We feel regret. It's either you or them or the both of you, but there's something going on here where we are, wow, needing to give someone space. You know, be wary. Jealousy surrounds you. Now, I see emotional manipulator here. I don't know. Someone who wants to pull someone in just by being depressed. You know, it's kind of like, woe's me here. So let's get the advice about this Five of Cups here for you and this dark man, and just the word dark. You know, dark energy. Yeah, because I mean, look at the Five of Cups. And it's like, yeah, you know, this person may have a hard time too if you want to go and do your own thing with your friend. I mean, look, we got two people walking away and they're like, oh. Okay, let's get a little bit more about this. But I can see that we've been saddened by a disappointment here with someone. Now, you also may need to just kind of stay strong and resilient towards, you know, helping someone that I just feel is an energy sucker here. So it's, you know, got to kind of use discernment here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, this is just so, ooh, so clear. Continue walking your path so you can find spiritual fulfillment. Look, I was telling you about these people are like kind of walking off, just leaving that person there. I mean, you can only do what you can do. You can only handle what you can handle here. You know, maybe just love a situation or someone at a distance. I mean, you are walking your spiritual path. And yes, that may mean too, just take it if it resonates, that others might be sad because of that. Now, there may be someone you're going to connect to. Now, I know I was talking about that dark energy, but this is, you know, there's a lot of messages here. You know, there's two people here. So you might even be lining up here with someone that is part of your spiritual fulfillment, right? Because look at that. You're coming into divine connections that you can trust and love. Yes, someone may be disappointed that you're moving on, you know, your spiritual fulfillment, but it's going to hurt you more in the end if you deny that. It will feel like your soul is being suppressed and shrinking almost. What else? Affairs with your family. There's a lot going on here. There could be some marriage things at play here. Let's get a little bit more about the affairs with your family. And there's a strong thing about marriage. I mean, look at this. There's strong things playing out with family, marriage, or something in the future here with that. So let's get more. What's important for the viewer to know about the affairs with your family and the marriage card? Oh man, yeah. I feel like that this is all about not allowing yourself to feel like it's shrinking. There may be some discord among friends, family, team members, or the workplace. So take what resonates for you. You know, there may be something too where you are seeing something that has been deeply rooted with friends or family. There may even be a marriage or something that you feel tied to here, and we're having a hard time sensing some type of freedom. Now these rings are really signifying this loop. We're like in some type of loop, karmic loop here, even with that 8. Let's get more about this for you too. We got air sign coming through. You are overcoming the past. Your future is bright. Spirit wants you to know that karma bit them hard because you took the high road. So don't fear something here when it comes to, you know, leaving what you needed to leave behind, or accept what you need to accept, but also embracing what is rightfully yours and meant for you. You are overcoming the past. Your future is bright. And yeah, someone or them, you know, someone is in some type of karma for sure too. So you might even know someone that is imprisoning themselves because they made decisions and acted on things that put them in a place where they have to deal with their own karma. But you took the high road. Fear not. What else? Fear not. Wow, yeah, karma and fate is being played out. Resist saving others. You know, look at that. Someone's like, oh, it's all, you know, sad. Come on, notice me. You know, that kind of thing. And, you know, put it in your own situation. But the worst thing you can do for this soul, you know, we got to think from a higher place here. And we got to allow them to learn and grow on their own accord. Like, something has already run its course here. Karma and fate, you know, obviously if it's saving others, right? Obviously if it's a life and death situation, we want to help. But we're talking more about soul lessons, because it's like, yes, you do know what's going on. You even know how to heal them probably. You will even most likely see the lessons in it, but they don't. You may even want to, out of guilt or regret, go back to a situation and try to mend and heal something, but you got to watch out, because it would end up being like a hamster wheel. It's repetitive. So whether it's friends, family, maybe some type of, you know, marriage or contract that you see playing out, allow heaven to take care of it. Allow spirit to deal with the karma, with the fate, with the lessons. You have other things that you're doing. You're on this path of fulfilling your spiritual fulfillment. Karma and fate are being played out. And it is, I mean, wow. I mean, we got the Justice card here. Libra showing up. Also, don't, you know, if you can, you know, make sure that you're getting all the information before you're making a decision, because we are lining up to things that are contracted for us here with the Justice card. You're climbing success. A wish is granted here. There's something new, like new divine connections are being born behind the scene if you don't see it yet. This is like a divine order here, but this is also karma and fate playing out. Things working out in your favor here. I love this. Let's get more too about the Justice for you. Reaping what you've sown. Let's get more with the Justice for the viewer. Never feel the need to compete with others. See, it's like, this is the door. Okay, it's like the doors of justice. The door, karma is shutting the door on someone or people or situation. I mean, the door is shutting. You don't need to feel that you need to compete with others or prove something anymore. See, you're just kind of doing your own thing, walking on your path here. You're looking away and joining, or you may, already do this, but it's a good time to join clubs, start a new hobby or project with others. It's okay to let the old go. These are your new connections. These are your new contracts. This is a new alignment. This is what's fair and right for you. What else? Okay, so this says, oh, you don't think the past. Okay, yes. So the Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, you're overcoming the past. This dragon, Spirit is letting you know that you're giving into some type of story. That's what the Eight of Swords is. We're locked in some type of loop. And you may need to, if you haven't yet, do some deep soul work here and see where the root of that really comes from. Because you may be absorbing this from your family, your friends. This may be inherited. You might be picking up on karmic behaviors, right, that you were born into, but you are the karmic breaker here. But look at this. We're in this place where we don't see that the future is bright. We don't see solutions. We are only seeing struggle. So you have to be aware of this. You got to be aware of when it pulls you into that dark. Now, the other thing too is there is someone, right? You got to be aware of others' delusions here. This is why you got to, I know, it's like you already do. You already pick up on this. You have the ability to see the delusions that others have created for themselves. And this is where we don't need to get caught up in that web. Whatever self-delusion they want to play out, just let them play that out. What else? A relationship is worth repairing. So we're going to get a little bit more about this relationship. Which relationship? What's this relationship about first? Something about you hitting rock bottom, or felt like you've hit rock bottom. You're repairing. You're in the midst of restoration here. Now, if there is an important relationship where you have, like, maybe you're married, not all of you, so this is not going to resonate, but there may have been an important relationship that Spirit wants you to know. It's okay to use compassion, love, and understanding. Allow yourself to go slow. It is worth repairing some type of relationship that you know intuitively, because it doesn't feel like a struggle. But in general, the relationship that you're repairing most likely is something where it could be a combination: confidence, money, your higher self, your spiritual gifts. You're only going up from here. You're only going up from here. What else? You are truly talented and gifted. Quit questioning yourself. Nurture this, embrace this. Spirit is telling you that you are truly gifted. Told you your psychic ability, but also there's other talents, because I see a lot of creativity with you. And that's the thing. You're going to be, I feel that you already tapped into it, but you're going to be exploring a lot of new creative passions, and it's coming from the most powerful source, which is your heart. And when you do that, you produce real results in life. Not fleeting things, not false things. Ooh, a master in your field you will become, or you are, right? You are. Take what resonates. No wonder. Ladder of success, 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups, ace of pentacles. We're being rewarded all the way around. If you felt rejected, keep walking your path. Nice things are rejected by people who can't afford them all the time. It's not you. I mean, just think about it. How many times have you seen something that was really cool or really nice and it was like too expensive, but you know, you still honored it that it was nice. Now, it doesn't mean that you're untouchable or unaffordable or whatever. Somebody can't afford you, they can. But you may have taken on something here where you felt rejected. It's because this person knew you were too good for them, because you do walk a path where you, for the most part, are so in tune with your moral compass, it's not even funny. And that's very threatening for other people at times. It really is. Because it makes them have to ask themselves, how much are they in integrity with themselves and their path and their calling or their decisions? I mean, even just basic day-to-day choices. What else? I kind of wanted that up a little. Light is a little bit off there. Oh, isn't this just wonderful? You know, I felt like I said this. I felt like I was talking about you possibly being divinely hidden. You know, I felt like I was saying something like that. But anyhow, it's coming out. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah. This is where things get stuck. This is where we feel like we've hit rock bottom. Something is happening here. But it's a recalibration for what's coming. Big and major blessings for you. But in the meantime, we've been caught up in this web. And if you look at the 8 of Swords, you know, it's like we're caught up in a web of thoughts here. Pick and choose what you want to think now, because now that you know the truth, you don't have to worry so much about it in the material world. You know, on a higher plane, on a higher level, you are being protected from negative forces. Even these birds are divine messengers telling you, waking you up, saying, it's not real. Your fears, your stresses, they're not real. Your mind is just trying to protect you, but your spirit knows the way. Your spirit knows you're being protected here. What else? Nope, that is actually it. Okay, now before we end the reading, let's just find out what unseen support is walking with you, even if you feel alone. What unseen support is walking with the viewer, even if the viewer feels alone? It's Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is an influence playing out in your life right now that's helping you detach emotionally in all the right areas. Now, it doesn't mean you're not listening to your emotions. You're guarding it in a sacred way because you're listening to a higher calling. And what Archangel Michael is doing, or heaven, whatever you believe in, that unseen support is helping you confidently make decisions, not putting those decisions off later. You're getting the clarity. Remember, I was talking about the clouds will clear up in your heart and your mind. So an unseen force that is working with you, an unseen support, is an angel that is walking beside you, helping you get things done with confidence. Not only get things done, but making decisions with confidence, with clarity. And not only that, Archangel Michael is helping you stand very firm in these decisions. in these actions and not waver. And this is what's creating a new set of seeds that you're going to reap in the next season of your life. I hope that this was helpful. Oh, by the way, I forgot to flip over one of the cards that was laying over here, and it was a firecracker. It was called Excitement. So I just wanted to get one more with that excitement for you that I forgot to turn over. So this is kind of a little bonus here. Oh, Spirit will replace what's missing. Just make an effort to laugh more. Get the rest that you need, because you're going to have something that's going to be like a firecracker here. Whatever Spirit is going to bring you, it's exactly what you want. So you need to rest, you need to laugh, and get ready to have some excitement. Love and light.